ខ្ញុំសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញលោកបណ្ឌិតព្រំវីរៈប្រធានក្រុមប្រឹក្សាភិបាលនៃវិទ្យាស្ថាន KMED អញ្ជើញផ្ដល់ប្រសាសន៍អបអរសាទរនិស្សិតបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាជាតំណាងសាស្ត្រាចារ្យនិងគណៈគ្រប់គ្រងនៃវិទ្យាស្ថាន KMED សូមគោរពអញ្ជើញ
I would like to invite Dr. Virak Prum, Chairman of KMED Board of Trustees, to please come forward to give a speech to congratulate all graduates.
Again, I have to repeat it because it feels so strong in my heart and in everyone's heart in this room and in your parents' heart that this has been a very long journey, and therefore I say again, congratulations. And before we begin, I also most humbly welcome and thank you, Your Excellency Sanvatana, Secretary of State from the Ministry of Education, for your time. And I'm sure we will be having a great opportunity to hear directly from you your words of wisdom that our students, our graduates, will continue to carry on in their life. Now, to do my job, I would like to be very brief. As you go into the workplace, some of you already have been in the workplace, but I would like to just say a very few words on three things. Now, first of all, when you enter into an office, people look at you somehow welcoming, somehow strangely, or even with jealousy, right? Some people look at you, wow, you kid from KMED, right? I heard KMED is so great. So the very first impression is everything. Now I ask you, stand up. That's right. What kind of first impression you want to make on your first step to the office?
Environment and friendly environment because as a having writer, continuously doing my work without friendly environment. I need to communicate with my senior and my future team as well in order to obtain experience from them. Because my future, they play as a main part that I can rely on them. Yes, that's
This is wonderful. Thank you very much. See, your friend strikes a perfect note. On the first day, you don't want to be like, I am from the best school, man. Look at me. No. On the first day, you come in and say, oh, it's my honor, it's my pleasure. I'm so happy to be here. Please help me during my career. And that's what she said. Being friendly will carry you a very long time. Now, for that, I will term it a bit differently, and I call it, you act within a perfect norm, a law, a regulation. So you want to go in, already create your own picture, right? Because every one of us has so many versions of ourselves. At school, your friend look at you in one particular way, your teacher look at you in one particular way, at home, your parents look at you in one particular way, and if you're married, your husband looks at you in a particular way, and your mother-in-law looks at you in a particular way too. You see? So there are just so many versions of us. So then it's your job to not get lost in so many confusions. So who am I exactly? This person says this about me, that person says that about me, but I am just who I am. So therefore, it's very important to always act within a norm, a rule that you yourself create for you. So that is number one. Always act smoothly, coherently, so that people look at you, they say, this is her, this is him. That's who she is, that's who he is. So act within norm. And number two, of course, as you said it correctly, when you start out your career, you don't expect to make all the good judgments all the time. No one expects perfection. So of course there will be times you make mistakes, and that's okay. Although we try to act within our prescribed norms, we have to allow ourselves to progress. And by progress, I mean including mistakes. So step number two, not just act within norms, but also act within an idea of progression. Okay, so allow yourself enough time making mistakes along the way and making correct solutions as fast as possible, because progress is what distinguishes you from all the rest. People that don't learn can't go anywhere. People that keep learning, people that keep progressing, they will be promoted. And lastly, number 3, now I have asked you to always act within norms, to always act within an environment that allows you to progress. But number 3, as you go along, maybe after 10, 20 years of working, you want to be free. Free from what? Free from all the mistakes? Well, if you could do that, perfect. But I don't think anyone will be ever free from making mistakes. It will be there. But you try to create freedom in the sense that, okay, I've learned this, I made enough mistakes, I have allowed myself to progress, and here we are. At the very last stage of my career, I want to be free in the sense that I want to share whatever I have learned at school and at work, from friends, from my parents, from my relatives, everything around you, from your senior, from your partner. You want to be free to express gratitude and also to share, to pass the torch to your next generation. So freedom is important at the end of the day. Norm, progress, freedom. The 3 terms that I would love you to keep carrying with you wherever you go. And until then, as I said in my congratulatory message, if you take a look at it, frustrations will always be there. I don't expect anyone to go happy all the time. Me, when I graduated with a PhD at the age of 26, that been 20 years ago, I didn't realize that what a PhD would mean, because I kept learning. Because I had scholarships, so I had to pass everything, right? Or else you would lose scholarship. But the meaning of a degree only becomes more clearer when you know that you have helped your society, when you know that you have helped your friends, because of the knowledge, whatever little that may be, has given you. So don't forget, always keep teaching others. That's the best way to learn. Learning through teaching. And that's what I've been doing. That's what all my colleagues have been doing. And we have great respect for you. We have great love for the parents who sit behind you. And we, all together, congratulate you as much as we congratulate your parents. Again, thank you very much. Thank you.
សូមអរគុណលោក